Okay, guys. So today we continue about the speed time graph here. On your book, it is on page 35. Okay, speed time graph. So for those who have the book or haven't got the book, please take your book, page 35. So before we do the speed time graph, actually we have the simple way to understand the graph itself. The horizontal axis is always time. That's it. Horizontal. X-axis always time. And since it is time, we cannot have the negative value of the time. So this is the simple graph, positive. Okay. Now I want to remind you about the distance and time. Okay. Distance time graph first. That's for the first idea. Before we do the speed time. Distance time graph. Okay. Now let's go here. Two major part of graph application. Okay, first is distance time and next speed time. So don't look at your book first. Di buku nggak ada yang distance time. Di sini dulu ada. Ini di sec 1. So distance time graph. Again, the time is always on the horizontal axis. And since this is the distance, so the vertical is the distance. It might be meter, kilometer, miles, and so on, but I think I better use meter first. Okay, this is 0, and this is supposed to be time, and it is in second, hour, minute, or the time frame is still the same. So I will give you some questions. For example, this is 500, so this would be 250, and you separate 1, 2, 3, 4. So each of this supposed to be 50. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So 300 and then 350, 400. I'll send it to you later on. And the times is not always in how long, how many seconds, how many minutes. It could be time also, 10 a.m. for example, or imagine you are going to school at you have to arrive at salah nanti aja 10, let's say start from 10, and then this will be 1, 2, 3, 10:30. This will be 10:30. This will be 11. Okay, 11:30, and so on. Okay, so I think I need to go here first, 12. So the journey, let's say of Brian. Brian lives near Grisenda, right? So from 10, he cycle or he walk about until 250 meter. Yep. And then he take a rest for I don't know how many minutes. Later on we can discuss about this later. And then dia sadar, oh, gue udah kelamaan istirahatnya. Dia harus naik lagi ke sini. Oke. Udah pernah lihat gak soal kayak gini? Pernah ya? Di Sekwan ini, Sekwan. Terus dia main ke rumah temen, berapa lama kita nggak tahu. Ya di sini aja, let's say. Terus ngebut pulang, disuruh makan. Pulang lu. Oke. So this will be I will make a bit. Okay, this is a dash line for clue. Yes, Nico? Boleh. Oke, ini lanjut lagi. Oke, habisin dulu ininya. Okay, so how many trip that Brian pass through about from 11 until 12. How many trip? Ada banyak ya. One, trip A, trip B, trip C, trip D, trip E, for example. So with the different motion, different movement. So as we can explain, so what happened with Brian on journey A? Yes? Bisa. Mundur kan? Balik ke rumah misalnya. Oh, displacementnya, ya, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, nice. Ini pakai displacement ya, displacement. Pindahnya nol ya, oke, thank you banget. Distance itu total journey ya, displacement itu perpindahan ya, thanks. So what happened to A? To Brian at A? So Brian walks, jelasin aja Brian, gak usah tulis ya, kelamaan kalau ditulis. Okay, Brian walks from his home to, let's say ini namanya playground, oke. Okay. Terus ini Brian main ke tempat siapa nih? Misalnya yang di Grisenda juga. Apa ya, ke sekolah pelangi kasih deh, ambil barang ketinggalan gitu ya. Jangan lah, ambil sekolah tempat teman. Jordan, let's say. Okay, and then go back home. Okay, di sini home ya. Okay, what happened at A? Brian start his journey at 10 p.m. at 10 a.m. or 10 o'clock to playground for 30 minutes with the distance traveled of 250 meter, right? Okay, that is very, very simple. You just explain about that. How about B? Brian plays at playground or rest at playground for how many minutes? So, ulang ya. Kita lihat dari A dulu ya. Journey of Jordan. 20 minutes ya, karena ada poinnya tuh di situ. Okay, so Brian start walking from his home to playground for about 30 minutes with a total distance traveled 250 meter at the playground. And then we start go to journey B. He plays seesaw atau apa gitu ya for 20 minutes at playground, and he go to Jordan's house at 10 or 50, right? 10:50 for another 250 meter or until it reach the total distance of 500 meter. Boleh ngomong begitu. Okay, and then they are playing together, having fun together, anything for 40 minutes. And Brian diusir sama Jordan at 11:40 ya. Mau apa aja terserah ya. Diusir pulang, lari dia nangis. Wow, sampai tough. Cepet ya. Oke, yang bisa kita hitung di sini apa guys? What can we calculate? What can we calculate? If the distance time graph or displacement time graph ya. Sorry? Speed. What speed? There you go. Speed of A, B, C, D, E, right? So A speed, how do you calculate the speed? On the distance time graph ya, careful. Sorry? Cari gradient, that's right. Okay, nice. This is not second then. Ayo hapus saja. Gradient, that's right ya, gradient or distance over time. Okay, distance traveled over time. Okay. Dan dimasukin lagi distance-nya berapa yang A 250 ya gampang ya, from 0 to 250 or 250 minus 0 over, right, the time 30 minus 10 minus 10. Ingat harus kalau meter time-nya harus second, right? Oke, jadi 30 minutes how many seconds? 1800 seconds. Oke, minus 0 ya, nggak usah pakai minus lagi, udah tahu lah dia punya horizontal displacement-nya berapa. B simply put 0, right? Oke, ini 250 kita hapus. Ya, pelan banget ya jalannya, pelan aja, jalan santai berarti. Terus C, dia mulai sadar, oh gue harusnya mainnya ke rumah Jordan, lupa, playgroundnya kelamaan, dia cepet. Lebih cepat siapa? A or C? Why? Gradientnya lebih ini ya, lebih miring, right? Kelihatan lebih miring, dia lebih ngebut gitu. And then kita tinggal hitung distance over time, we can do this. So what is this kind of speed? The constant speed, right? So the speed of each journey. But we also can find the value of the average speed. Okay, so we have to differentiate or bedain ya speed and average speed. Average speed gampang banget, ini total distance over total time. Distance ya, bukan displacement ya. Total distance over total time. Dia punya total distance berapa? Wait, average ya 1000 ya, 500 about 500 1000 over 2 hours or 1000 minutes over 7200 seconds. Tapi biasa nggak ditanya begitu ya. But ini buat info aja, buat ngerti aja ya distance time. Ingat distance and time, meter and second. Now kita lihat bukunya displacement and time, velocity and time or speed time graph. Oke. Okay. Oh ya, kalian udah sektor harus pakai istilahnya harus bener nih. Displacement itu sama distance itu beda. Oke, langsung ya lihat buku. Turn on to your module. Now we're gonna go for speed and time graph. Oke. Halaman 35. Okay, this one. So just look at the work example. Now you need to understand the essential thing that you need to know. Speed centimeter over second. Okay, they give you the speed centimeter over second. What you can find is acceleration. Sama ya tadi yang Nico sama Karen bilang bisa cari speed. Kalau ini bukan cari speed, tapi cari acceleration. Okay, gradientnya juga. Okay, so acceleration is V2 minus V1 over T2 minus T1. Yeah, A. If the value of A is negative, it is called retardation or deceleration. Okay, so if A is more than 0, it is called acceleration. If A is less than 0, it's called retardation. Accelerating and retarding. Bukan retard bodoh ya guys, enggak ya. Bukan, retard itu kalau perlambatan atau kita kalau deceleration susah ngomong, mulutnya bocor kan, deceleration. Oke. Sama aja ya. Decelerating, retarding bukan slow ya. Ingat, slow and fast is relative. Slow is when you reach a certain speed itu namanya fast. Kalau haven't reached a certain speed itu namanya slow. Certain speednya kan kita standar aja. Standarnya orang sama standarnya mobil beda. Ya, so it is not slowing down or faster. Ya, okay, acceleration, deceleration, or retardation. Okay, find acceleration in the first 2 seconds. Oh, oke, gampang lah. Kalau udah kayak gitu, udah ada formula, udah semua, tinggal taruh aja. Ya. So acceleration V2 minus V1 over T2 minus T1. Mention the unit. So V2-nya 2 minus 0, right? 2 minus 0, lihat di vertikalnya. Kayak graph aja biasa. 2 minus 0 also. 1 centimeter over second square. Unitnya jangan sampai meter ya. Ini unit di atas kan centimeter. Oke. Okay. Given that the distance traveled is given by the data, by the area under the speed time graph. Find the average speed during the whole journey. Oke. Okay. Berarti dia tanyanya average speed guys, yang B. Dia cuma nanya average speed, tapi dikasih clue-nya. Pernah belajar nggak kalau distance of the speed time graph is the area under the graph? Di Sek3 ada nggak? Ada ya, hafalin ya, hafalin. So, on the speed time graph, ingat speed time, bukan distance time, hati-hati. On the speed time graph, the distance travel, the total distance travel, ya, equals area under the graph. Area under graph. Oke, lu hitung aja areanya. You bisa pakai cara yang ada banyak cara sih. Kalau you hafal yang trapezoid, you bisa split jadi 3 doang cukup. Oke. Baik. Ya, 3 doang cukup nih ya. One yang ini, two, right? Area 1, area 2, area 3. Tapi kalau you nggak hafal yang trapezoid, sometimes saya lebih suka lihat begini. Split ini lebih enak sih. Jadi nggak usah hafal-hafal trapezoid, over. Kalau ini kan triangle ya simple lah gitu. Half times base times height. Bebas ya guys. So anything is okay. So what you need to do for B finding the average speed, first you need to find the total distance. Oke, okay? Total distance dulu. Ya, kita hitung area ya. Ini langsung dijelasin. Karena ini work example, so I have to explain everything. So distance traveled, half times 2, right? Plus 2 times 2 also. Plus, bikin 4. Oh enggak. Waduh. Ini trapezoid lagi ya. Ya udahlah. Wait guys. Saya males gini aja. Oke, ini sama ini ya. Jadi two trapezoid and one triangle. Ini kalau mau apalin bisa, tapi kayaknya udahlah two trapezoid and one triangle. So area 1 kelihatan ya guys ya. Dia mau pakai cara lain bebas aja. So total distance TD ya, right? TD. Aduh, area of trapezoid apa? A plus B times height over 2, right? Jangan sampai salah ya. Bener ya ini ya. A and B is two parallel lines, 4 plus 2, 6. 6 times height is 2 over 2. Dan plus, ini paralelnya 2 and 8, ditambahin 10, right? Main cepet ya. 10 times height is 2 over 2 also. And last is triangle, base times height over 2. Okay. The base is 8 here. Lihat di gambar, sama ini 4. 8 times 4 over 2. Okay, so this is a trapezoid triangle. 6 plus 10, 16, 16 plus 16, 32 centimeter. Okay, now the average speed. The question is asking you for the average speed. So jangan senang dulu selesai di distance. So we need to continue to calculate the average speed. Simple average speed, total distance over total time, 32 over 10, right? Total time-nya from 0 to 10, langsung hajar gitu ya. 3.2 cm over second. Selalu takut salah kalau salah unit, soalnya dia sentimeter taruhnya. Oke. Oh ya, ada yang nanya nih. Dulu nanya ke guru gini. Kalau kecepatan rata-rata, average speed boleh nggak sih? Speed 1 tambah speed 2 tambah speed 3 tambah speed 4 bagi 4. Nggak boleh ya, you harus hitung distance-nya, total distance traveled by the object. Okay, area under which is the area under the graph. Nggak bisa kayak gitu karena waktunya beda-beda time frame-nya. Ini 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 10 udah beda kan, 4, 2, 4. Oke, itu satu nggak bisa. Yang kedua, dia punya speed beda. Yang dihitung speednya yang mana? Kalau journey 1, yang dihitung speednya yang ini, right? Journey itu yang mana? Yang ini atau yang ini? Yang di tengah-tengahnya berapa? Susah loh hitungnya ya. Jadi again we cannot do that simple. Okay? Don't oversimplify the question btw. Yeah. And then C, find the deceleration or the retardation. The last 2 seconds. Last 2 seconds jangan lu lihat yang last journey ya, hati-hati ya. Last 2 seconds itu from 8 to 10. Hitung yang 8 dia punya speed berapa di sini, right? Ada di ya, kalau dilihat di gambar langsung 4 ya. So 4,8,4 taruhlah dari sini ke sini ya for question C. Okay, just focus on the last 2 seconds. Ini last 2 seconds. Question C asking you for that. So the gradient, right? Yang tadi ya, gradient, deceleration, acceleration. V2 0 dari diem dia sampai diem kan, V2 diem, V1-nya 4, right? Ini V2, ini V plus, V initial, right? 0 minus 4 over ya tuh udah taruh aja 2. 10 minus 8 kan harusnya, kalau mau tulis lagi 10 minus 8. So So you will get the answer -2 centimeter over second square. Again, don't forget to write the sign. Negative sign is very, very important. Oke. Yang mau catat, catat dulu. Ada sih, ada jawabannya di bawah nih. Nah, ada. Ya. Dia areanya dipisah ya, A sama B. Kalau kita AB gabung aja udah. AB. Soalnya nggak konsisten kalau gini guys yang di bawah. Kenapa nggak konsisten? AB kan trapezoid, C juga trapezoid. Mendingan trapezoid, trapezoid, triangle. Mendingan begitu. Oke, again bebas ya. No, don't worry about that. Nah, ini juga harusnya negatif tuh ya guys. Soalnya kita konsisten sama formula gradient aja. Ya, diganti ya ini ya. Jadi negatif tuh better. Oke. Yang di answer key-nya. Oke, solusinya udah ada. Nah, kalau yang mau coba practice now 3, ayo kita bikin. Ayo bikin dulu nih guys. Practice now 3, it's your turn. I don't give you the workings, I give you the answer. This is 8/3 meter over second square. This is 44/9 meter over second. Because average speed, total distance means the area under the graph. All of the area here. You can use single trapezoid or three shapes, up to you. Nggak ada yang lebih benar atau nggak ada yang lebih salah, lebih cepat atau nggak lebih cepat aja ini, ya. You bisa bagi begini. You bisa juga langsung trapezoid AB-nya dapat. Oke. Okay. Over time, over the total time traveled 9 cm, 9 seconds, sorry. And then find the deceleration. Yes, it is deceleration in the last 3 seconds. You calculate last 3 seconds from 6 to 9, right? So a part of the slower down journey. Okay, this will be the deceleration. Calculate the gradient. -2 or 2 meter over second square decelerating. Oke, jadi sama aja ya. Both answers are okay. Kalau udah kasih negatif, nggak usah tulis lagi deceleration. Oke. Ini gradient. Right, ini kan 6,6, 9,0, right? 0 minus 6, 9 minus 6. -2. Kalau ini kalau pakai formula negatifnya udah pasti keluar, udah nggak mungkin kan. Oke. Catat ya, ini saya nggak copy ke tempat lain. Oke guys, udah.